Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Shop Please YouTube channel. Today is Monday. It is September 1st. I'm back bringing down one game for the Monday slate. Next video will be breaking down the Eagles and the Cowboys on Thursday Night Football to kick off the NFL. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any college games in between there. There might be, but pretty sure the next video is going to be NFL. Let's break down the game for today, though. We had South Carolina going up against Virginia Tech early. Kind of a slow, slug it out kind of game in the first half. It was 10-8, I think, at the half. Safety for Virginia Tech. The first drive for South Carolina, flawless. After that, had a little bit of trouble. They had the big old punt return, and that was just enough for them to get past Virginia Tech. I think they scored late in the fourth quarter as well. But South Carolina does cover, so if you took South Carolina, good job. Notre Dame's playing right now, going up against Miami. It is 14-7 at the half. One of the best catches we've seen in a long time from the Miami receiver. Carson Beck looks decent. Miami's flying around. The defense looks good. They're kind of crispy. I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about Notre Dame. Carr's doing a pretty good job, honestly. Short passes was a pretty good passing touchdown. They're not getting the run game going, which is a little bit concerning, but hopefully they put the ball on the ground more. Jeremiah Love breaks a couple off, and we'll see what happens. But Miami has looked like the better team in the first half. Well, again, still a full half to play, only down by 7. We'll see what happens. But the two things that I thought were going to happen was Notre Dame dominating on the ground and on both sides of the ball. That really hasn't happened, and I didn't think Carson Beck would look this good. He's looked pretty good over the last couple drives. Also, Notre Dame has a turnover, and that's costly. It didn't lead to any points, but I don't know why the kicker for Miami just ran past the ball. The holder had so much time to put that ball down. He just ran completely past it. But anyway, 14-7. We'll see what happens later on in the second half. We do have Notre Dame -2.5 in that game and Jeremiah Love over the rushing yards. But for tomorrow, we're going to go TCU. TCU -3.5 going up against North Carolina. North Carolina in the headlines. Bill Belichick, the head coach now for the North Carolina Tar Heels. He is bringing along his son as the defensive coordinator. So we've got Belichick for North Carolina. Really, really good coach in the NFL. Maybe the best coach ever in the NFL history. We'll see what happens here in North Carolina. It's a lot of recruiting for North Carolina. I think the biggest thing in this game is the new transfer to North Carolina. So many people in, so many people out, not just on the field, off the field, coaching staff, personnel, players, a lot of different faces here for North Carolina. I think they're going to get off to a slow start. For TCU, going to be a lot of familiar faces from last year. We have Josh Hoover back, had nearly 4,000 yards last season, 27 passing touchdowns. He has one of his better targets back. Wide receiver Eric McAllister is going to be back for TCU. 2 transfers also coming in for the wide receiver spots. So the offense for TCU should be fairly strong. Some, concern for the running back spot, but I think it's just going to be in Josh Hoover's hands. North Carolina defensively shouldn't be all that bad, but I think Josh Hoover will be able to carve them up. North Carolina offensively, they're bringing in their own transfer, Gio Lopez from South Alabama, dual threat guy, has some problems throwing the ball. So we'll see what North Carolina can do. We'll actually see what Bill Belichick can do with Gio Lopez. I think he's got all the potential in the world. I just don't know if it's been used correctly on the field yet. But Gio Lopez is not a bad quarterback by any means. I just think it's going to take some time for North Carolina to gel everything together. You see the difference in this game. 60 new players in and out for North Carolina from last season to this season. It's just too much turnover. I don't care who's coaching them. Bill Belichick, we'll see what he does in college. But I think TCU is a better overall team. Sonny Dykes will have his boys ready. Defensively, TCU should be much improved this season as well. So TCU is going to be the play. I think they get it done here. I think Bill Belichick just needs a little bit more time. North Carolina in a couple games could be very good. But for right now, TCU should be the better team. A lot of experience, a lot of people coming back. Defense should be better. Offense should be clicking with Hoover in the backfield. So I'm going to take them here -3.5 as the play. For the player prop, we are just going to go with McAllister to go over the total receiving yards. He's going to be the number 1 target for Josh Hoover on the season. Most likely, he was the second leading target last season, had nearly 800 yards receiving. He's going to be one of the better receivers in the country, I think, this season. So we're just going to go over the total receiving yards. Not a long breakdown, just one game to choose from. But TCU -3.5 will be the play, and the McAllister over 76.5. I want to see a good game. Bill Belichick's a legend. But like I said, I just think it's too early. Too many different faces, too much going on. We'll see how the defense plays with the son coaching, but TCU is going to be the play. Guys, it's going to do it for the NCAA football picks and props for Monday, September 1st slate of games. You guys enjoyed the content, please share like this video, and thanks for watching.